Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Toffee King 32. Thanks for the suggestion. You asked, what's the real difference between coffee and tea? If you've ever debated between the two and thought, aren't they just plants in hot water? We're breaking down what actually sets them apart, from where they come from to why one energizes you and the other chills you out. So if you've ever been curious or caught in the coffee versus tea debate, stick around as we unpack the differences between these two caffeinated favorites, right here on Explaining Everything. First things first, coffee and tea don't even come from the same plant family. These two beverages are basically cousins who stop talking after a bad argument at a family reunion. Coffee comes from roasted seeds, aka beans, even though they're not really beans, of the coffea plant. These plants grow in warm, tropical regions, the kind of places where people wear linen shirts, grow their own fruit, and say things like, "I'm unplugging for the weekend." Tea, on the other hand, comes from the leaves of the Camellia sinensis plant. Yes, all real tea, black, green, white, oolong, same plant. The difference comes from how the leaves are processed. It's like skincare, same face, but different routine. Coffee cherries have to be harvested, processed, dried, roasted, and then ground. Tea leaves get picked and then either oxidized, steamed, rolled, dried, or just slapped into a tea bag like, "Good luck, buddy." These plants evolved differently too. Coffee is like, I contain caffeine to protect myself from insects. Tea is like, same, but I also bring antioxidants because I'm classy. Now, let's talk brewing, which is how you turn these plants into something drinkable instead of something your cat sniffs and immediately walks away from. Coffee is generally brewed with higher temperatures, around 90 to 96 degrees Celsius. Anything hotter than that, and you're basically committing a crime against coffee beans. You want water hot enough to extract the flavor, but not so hot it tastes like burnt regrets. Tea is brewed cooler, and different teas have trust issues with different temperatures. Green tea? Don't burn me. Black tea? Go ahead. White tea? Please handle me gently. I'm fragile. Herbal tea? Technically, I'm not even tea, but hi. Coffee takes about 3 to 5 minutes to brew depending on your method. Tea can take anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes, depending on how wild you feel that day. But brewing isn't just time and temperature. It's also personality. Coffee brewing is an event. You grind, you measure, you bloom. You pour in slow circles like you're performing a ritual to summon productivity. Tea brewing is bag, water, done. Unless you're a tea expert, then it becomes PhD level science. Let's talk flavor, because this is where the feud really starts. Coffee has a bold, intense taste. Bitter, smoky, chocolatey, nutty, fruity, earthy. Basically, coffee contains more chemical compounds than my high school chemistry teacher ever explained. It has body and aroma and notes of caramel with a hint of existential dread. Tea, meanwhile, comes in every flavor vibe, from fresh grass to floral garden to slightly sweet leaf that's judging you. Green tea tastes grassy and light. Black tea is malty and strong. Oolong tastes like it has deep character development. But here's the thing. coffee flavor is mostly shaped by roast level, grind size, and brewing. Tea flavor is shaped by oxidation, leaf size, and steeping time. Coffee becomes more bitter if over-extracted. Tea becomes bitter if over-steeped. So basically, coffee, you did it wrong. Now I taste bad. Tea, you did it wrong. Now I will punish you for 4 minutes. But no matter what, both drinks have die-hard fans who will defend their flavor choices like it's a constitutional right. Let's be honest, we don't drink coffee or tea just for the taste. We drink them because caffeine turns us from sleepy potatoes into functioning humans. Coffee is the caffeine heavyweight. 1 cup usually packs 80 to 120 milligrams, which explains why after drinking it, you suddenly believe you can finish all your tasks, start a business, and reorganize your entire room before lunch. Coffee hits fast and loud. Tea has less caffeine, usually 20 to 60 milligrams, and it brings a different vibe. Thanks to L-theanine, tea gives you calm, steady focus. It's energy, but politely delivered. Instead of, let's go, it's more like, you've got this. So, in the simplest terms, coffee wakes your body. Tea wakes your brain. Both work. It just depends on whether you want high-speed motivation or peaceful productivity. So, what's the real difference between coffee and tea? They come from completely different plants, go through different processing methods, brew at different temperatures, taste different, and offer different levels of caffeine. One is bold and intense. The other is calm and elegant, yet both serve the same purpose, keeping us awake enough to function as responsible humans. Whether you're Team Coffee or Team Tea, both drinks have earned their place in our daily routines. And no matter what you choose, there's no wrong answer, just different ways to survive mornings. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new about the great coffee versus tea showdown, please like and subscribe. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.